Bonjour, guten Tag. What is up, Vikings? There's a couple of these tests coming out with the Asgard Shaman gear, or the Empress set, as it's been called. This gear right here. One of the things that I wanted to, or was asked to, I should say, um, discuss with it and show with it is the training bonus. So a lot of people have asked, is it really worth switching gems in this gear, and is this gear worth it? Like, how much time is this gear going to save when it comes to training? So I'm going to show that today in a comparison. First of all, the Asgard Shaman gear, or the Emperor Shaman set. Um, the bonuses for training merely apply to 4 pieces of the gear. The 4 pieces of the gear that get the training bonus are um, the Wisdom of Asgard, which is the helmet. It gets an additional 127%. The Mantle of the Skies, which adds another 127%. The Boots of the Skies, which is another 127%. And the Staff of the Skies, which is another 127%. Now, to do this test, I merely swapped out, for instance, one of the gems and the rune. Quite simply, like so. Used the legendary 3. I did have to swap that off with my Inga. However, in order in order to show this bonus specifically, I did also compare it with just Inga gear on Inga, and I'll get right to these comparisons. Don't want to make this video too long for you guys. So Inga in training gear for 90 million T7. I would do 100 mil, however, my training capacity is 93. So, 90 million T7 with just Inga. This is no hero. With just Inga was 5,858 weeks. Swapping just the Asgard gear onto Inga with training rune and training speed. For the same, let me see. For the same amount of troops, was lowered that down to 4,972 weeks. Inga training gear with hero and a 35% training speed for 90 million T7 was 2,990 weeks. And Asgard training gear with hero, obviously the hero image, training boost for 90 million T7 was 2,623 weeks. So I have a brief kind of like chart here to show the comparison. So Inga training gear, as shown in the screenshots, 90 million T7 troops, 5,858 weeks. Inga in Asgard gear with training gems and training rune, 90 million T7, 4,972 weeks. The difference in time with just the gear alone and just Inga is 886 weeks. Multiply that by 11 is how you get roughly 1 billion, the cost for 1 billion T7. And I mean, there's this pretty substantial difference between obviously training 90 mil and 1 billion. But the week difference, there's a 9,746 week difference training 1 billion T7. It is 9,746 weeks cheaper on boost to use the Asgard gear, to take the time to swap the rune and 1 gem out. You can see obviously lower down with the training speed and training gear, it's 376 weeks difference for the 90 million T7. And hero image, training set, and Asgard gear, um, along with those, is 4,037 weeks difference for 1 billion T7. Now, the difference is here, and you guys might be like, well, it's half the time. Correct. However, the training gear for the hero and Inga adds troops. I did a base just to show the amount. Um, Obviously, because I mean, you're gonna train as many as you're gonna train, but this is the base amount for this gear. So, I mean, if I can train and save 4,037 weeks of boosts, I'm probably going to take the time to swap out that 1 gem and that 1 rune. It really doesn't take that long to do it, but uh, it does save some time. And I mean, this is 1 billion troops. So if it saves 4,037 weeks for 1 billion troops and you're training 8 billion, then the difference is going to be, let me see, 4,037. The difference for, say, 8 billion troops, it would be a 32,296 weeks worth of boost saved if you're training 8 billion. And this is just T7. Obviously, with the troop cost of every other tier, it's going to be slightly different. But yes, so in answer to the people that have asked, is this gear worth switching? This is not with a repute. There is no fury training bonus. Obviously, those would make the time even faster and save on more boosts. But in my opinion, honestly, if I was going to look at training the max amount of troops for the cheapest amount, I would go ahead and swap the 1 gem and the 1 rune and train with the Asgard Shaman gear. Um, later during this month, Amber and I will be releasing our tests on the Asgard gear in fortresses and in towns to show the bonuses there and how well it performs under those. I hope you guys like this. I hope this gave you guys some answers. I will try to make this data and chart available across the communities. Um, Thank you for watching. If you guys are not already, please subscribe, hit the like button. If there are other tests that you want to see done on this channel for stuff in the game, leave it in the comments section of this video. Thank you guys, and I will see you on the next one.